suspect!
Coming to get you, Bobber.
Hi guys, my name is Barry and welcome back to the channel. Do you know what? I decided just to do a small breakdown for the Texas Chainsaw Massacre trailer. Now the movie does come out in less than 3 weeks, so I didn't want to dive right into it because we're going to find out everything this month. So I don't want to post too many spoiler images because some of it does spoil quite a lot of it, so I've missed out most of those spoilerific screen grabs, but I'm just going to go through some of the screen grabs that I took that looked interesting and quite samey to some other movies, and I'll explain that. So this is the first one that I looked at. This is the girl who crashes in the cornfield. This looks like it's possibly near the start of the movie, just like at the start of the trailer. She's in a cop car though, so it looks like maybe police officers have been killed and she's tried to drive away with the police van, and obviously Leatherface has caught up with her somehow because he's pretty old, but that seems to be the case there, and that's the girl. So she doesn't look like she's going to play any significant role in the movie. I think she's just there to die at the beginning of the movie. There we see Leatherface coming out that cornfield. I think that's where it's going to take place at the start of the movie, and it's, like I said in my trailer reaction, it's similar to the poster that we got just a few days ago. Here we've got an expensive car that the group of teenagers are driving, and you can see it says Harlow, population 1974. That's obviously a tribute to the 1974 Texas Chainsaw Massacre, 1974. But that car, there's the car there, nice close up. Obviously someone in that car owns the car and they're pretty rich, so I don't know why they're moving to that town. Maybe they've got rich friends that are taking them to the town to drop them off and say, cheerio, we're going away again in our nice expensive car. But it looks like those two may be sisters, and this is where they might have to live the remainder of their years. There's the house from the outside. What are the chances of Leatherface moving away, trying to escape what happened before, and living in a house almost identical to the house in 1973? The chances are pretty slim. Now here we've got Harlow Orphanage, 1975. So I'm guessing it's set maybe 1 or 2 years after the original. Or not set, sorry, that photograph was taken 1 or 2 years after the original, and Leatherface is in there. You can see him at the back with his face scrubbed out, and he's obviously one of the tallest kids there. So he's taken into this place. This scene is very reminiscent of the 2003 Texas Chainsaw Massacre when the guy in the wheelchair came out and says, "What are you doing in my house?" It just screams that scene out, like almost word for word. Here we've got an H2O style image here with the mask of Leatherface, and you've got only survivor of Chainsaw Massacre tells her story. So she obviously gets away from in the original, Sally, and she tells her story to the Middle Texas Independent, but obviously they don't find much because Leatherface went missing. There's a nice little shot of the old gang that Sally remembers. And speaking of Sally, she just looks like she's Laurie Strode from Halloween 2018 or Sarah Connor from Terminator 2 Judgment Day. Just like we thought about Laurie Strode when we saw the trailer for Halloween 2018, that she reminded us of Sarah Connor. I will admit, this is the image of Leatherface. It does look pretty creepy. It looks more of a monster. Maybe that's his real face, I can't really tell. But he looks a lot older. He looks a lot skinnier as well. Maybe he will look a little bit more frail than he did all those years ago. But he does look interesting. But we haven't really seen a daytime shot close up. We saw him in the cornfield, but he had a skin mask on at that point. This shot here just screams out Halloween Kills. That's all I can really say about that shot. This quick clip of Leatherface here, you can clearly see he's shaking his chainsaw about. Either this scene is just going to be him trying to get someone, but probably and quite likely this could be the end of the movie where he's swinging his chainsaw about in dramatic fashion like he does in most of his movies. Not too sure about this scene. You know, it does seem quite funny, and it does look like a lot of people are going to die in this scene. It looks quite neon. I quite like the look of this scene, but I'm thinking that the comedy aspect is going to overshadow the truly terrifying aspect of what's supposed to come. You can see that girl, one of the main girls, is on that bus. Clearly she probably gets out of that. I do like this quick shot of Leatherface. He's obviously killed most people on that bus, and he's looking out to whoever's watching. And that's basically it, guys. It's not much of a breakdown, more of what I liked about the trailer, or more what I noticed in the trailer. There are other things in it that I didn't want to show because some people don't really watch trailers, and then when you do watch trailers you don't watch them again and you don't really want to know anything else. So I decided to leave a lot of it out, but that's just some of the talking points from the trailer, some of the talking points that I got from it. But as always guys, leave your comments down below. From all the screen grabs that I've shown you there, did you notice any of them? What do you think of them? And as always, I'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.